Not walking on the treadmill. I don't know if this camera is hold on y'all, or it could be my glasses. Hey, let me tell you. Well, I'm gonna use that song because I bought. I wrote it. I got uh, Jackson to do the stuff for me, and that's my song. So, but I'll tell you all everything. Just give me a minute. Hey, so y'all know I wasn't gonna be walking on that treadmill forever. Y'all had to know that. I just was trying to get my back straight, and she's going through some kind of knee therapy. She'll be going for 6 weeks, and I was like, 6 weeks, honey, it take way longer than that. I think it's my glasses. I mean, the studio's right there. I could go get water. I got some water here I could dip too, but I ain't doing that. I said, no, you got to give it time. I gave my back 4 years. I gave my legs 4 years. My heart and everything else. But, so, y'all saw that picture I put on my community board, about the vibration plate. Oh, love, 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 love it. Love, 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 love it. And it does all the things, girl. All the things. And, I won't be sharing that with y'all until the first of the year. Now I'm going to, I do it every day, but up in my room. And my next recording will be upstairs in my room when I do the next 6 number shake. So, that's what's happening here. I wasn't going to walk on the treadmill forever, and I told the ancestors that. And maybe last year, November, my daughter bought the vibration plate. And I fell in love with it, but I had to keep walking to the end of the year. And then at the end of the year, of course, I forced myself to walk for 4 years. And the promise that I made to myself was and it was the commitment. Hey, hi Cassie, how are you? Hey Lindsay, Ashley, how are you? So I told myself, this last year, I was nose to the ground for 4. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Nose to the ground for 4 years, and then the 5th year, I told my body, because we're lazy. I know I'm lazy. That's why I had to force my body to just push through for 4 years, because I'm lazy. So I said, that 5th year, we'll do what you want to do. Hey, love. So, January, you see, I wasn't on that much. I wasn't walking that much. I was like slowing down. And then myself said to myself, I don't want to walk for a month. I don't want to exercise for a month. I don't want to lift a weight for a month. Hi. That's Lindsay again. And I said, okay, but we can't just stop. So I started doing the vibration plate, like little bit, little bit, little bit. And then January 1st was the cutoff date. And I didn't exercise. And let me tell you what happened to this body. Whoa. You hear that song? I'm walking to save my feet and toes. My feet ballooned. Ballooned. It took, the first 3 weeks of July was wonderful. And that last week, balloon, balloon, balloon. I was so happy when August came. I jumped on that vibration plate, and I haven't been off it since. But like I said, we'll do the vibration plate because it rattles and it shakes and stuff like that. So when I do that, I'm not going to be talking. So I want to be able to do some hand weights and balance and all kind of different things like that. So I have until the end of the year to get that done. But in between time and in the meantime, we got the 6 number shake. because I did do the did pour the libations. Let me see if y'all can see it. Can I show it to you? I don't know. Oh, okay. You see the toilet paper on the thing. Keep going, keep going. I'm terrible at this stuff. I hope y'all can see it, but that's where it is. Anyway, but I didn't do the shake because when I came down here, I would want to walk on the treadmill, and that ship has sailed. Like I said, the next week when I do the 6-number shake, we'll be up in my bedroom. The vibration plate is in my bedroom. I wake up in the morning, I jump on the vibration plate in the afternoon if I want to. I jump. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, and my daughter says it hits the lymph notes. So it's wonderful. And first of the year, that's when I'm going to start. Y'all going to see me on that. Because what am I doing now? I'm doing for us, besides talking and telling you what the future of my channel is going to be. Other than that, oh, you're my #1 fan, Lindsay. But what we're going to do is a 6-number shake. Because I did ask the ancestors when I was pouring the libation. Okay. The reader of the numbers is Tamika Anthony. Oh, thank you, Cassie. It's Tamika Anthony. And Tamika said, I called her, I said, Tamika, let's do together while I do the shake and you read it right there while we're live on the air. And what a wonderful, gracious woman she is. She was like, no problem, sis. And she called me Queen. I call Queen. She said, no, Mom, no problem, Queen. Whatever you need me to do. So I get her emails and things and everything that YouTube said I need. Child, put that information in and it didn't even go through. I don't know this stuff. That ain't my thing. This ain't my wheelhouse. So I just called Tamika Anthony. I know if I said, oh, I can't get the email address in and stuff like that. She said, oh, let me help you. And I was like, not that big a deal. Tamika, we've been doing this over a year. I'll just shake the numbers, send you a picture, and you tell me what it says. So in this state that we're in, and even in our personal life, I'm in Connecticut, Cassie. Even in our personal life, if you say these numbers, maybe they will apply to you personally. But I'm kind of thinking that in my case, I just want to see what all these Asnaskis are up to. This Asnaski government. Adnotski's government. I just want to see if we can see the future. And not so much what they're doing because they're cavemen. I know what they're doing. What's for us to do? So then, when I come on next week, I'll tell you what Tamika said. Thank you, Alexander. Next week, I'll tell you what Tamika said, and then we'll do another shake. So we'll be doing a shake once a week until the end of the year, because I'm upstairs enjoying my vibration plate, and anyway, it's the schedule. That's pretty good. So now here's the thing. I didn't make a place for me to put the numbers after I pulled them. Well, I'll put them in my pocket. I got an apron. Yeah, y'all, I'm in the aprons. I love aprons. I love them. And you don't have to wear bras. You don't have to wear bras. That's why they're so wonderful. All right. Our first number tonight that I picked was 13. Now, if I remember right, to make 1 and 3, 1 plus 3 is 4. So she would see this as a 4. But for us, it's a 13. See, I do know a little something, but I don't know if I know enough. You know? All right, and that goes in the apron pocket. I think 4 is a neutral number. I think that's a neutral number. All right. So. Now, Tamika, I told y'all how I met Tamika. Tamika is a scientist. And she has this product called Hormonal. And you can find Tamika Anthony, just like I said, Tamika Anthony, she got married, Tamika Anthony Pace, on YouTube. Not on, I think she's on YouTube, but I know she's on Facebook. That's how we connect. And I also text her. Anyway, so I got it for my daughter, and it's a wonderful thing. It takes care of hormone imbalance. So as we go along, I thought she would be here if I would been able to get her on, and she'd been able to say what she does, and we'd been able to talk more about these numbers. But I don't know how to get her email address in. So now here we're at 62. Now again, when you have two numbers, I know Tamika says and I did study numerology. I used to read so much. Anyway, in numerology, you get two numbers, you add them. So 62 is 8. I think 8 is good all right number too. Let's see. Yeah. But that's why I had Tamika. She's a numerologist. I'm not. But I think she's been reading our shake numbers for over a year and a half. And she's been right spot on. She's been spot on. Okay. Now here's something else. Now, also, here's another 2. 42, which is 6. Remember, we have 62 was before, and now we got 42, which is 6. So baby, 8 and 6. That's how Tamika would look at it. And that's how she would, let us know what she reads. Also, y'all, I have been doing a vision board. Then I found out it was so much pressure for me to do this from the vibration. So much pressure for me to do this vision board. And then I finally broke down, and then my friend called on Facebook. He tells me I can't think of the thing right now. I'll have it written down next week. And he says that it's the star that starts the new year for the Egyptian. And I was like, wow, that's what it was telling me to do, a vision board so the universe can see what I want. So I've been doing that vision board, honey. Okay. But looking through all those magazines, and how I feel about these stupid people in America now, seeing all these stupid Europeans kind of get me down. Anyway, here's our next number, 50, which is 05, which is just one number, which is 5. I'm getting a vibe about what the 5 is, but I ain't seeing it clear enough. I can't see it. I know it's something. Tamika will see it. It ain't for me to see. That's why I got Tamika. All right. Now, if you want to know where I got the numbers from, my ancestors, they come back, my immediate ancestors, they went back to the gambling days, where they had the street runners, and they used to put a dime on a number, and they used to get all the books and stuff like that. So when I was thinking about numbers just a blink, I was like, oh, 1 for 100. And they said, no. So I got the highest number because the Mega Million and the Powerball, they have two different last numbers. So I wanted to get the highest of that last number. And that's what these balls go to. I mean, these papers go to. These magic papers. Anyway, so that's why it's like this. See, I probably have to do this again. But then the ancestors keep telling me this thing called season numbers. I don't know, y'all. Don't start me lying. All right. 12. Okay. 12. Another double digit. Remember? 1 plus 2 is 3. So Tamika look at this and say 3. Okay, so how many more numbers? And then we're going to wrap it up. We're going to wrap it up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the last number is the last number. And I will not tarry y'all any further. I have to go upstairs and take pictures of the numbers. And send it to Tamika. And da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Here we go. Let's see. I hope these numbers work for y'all. Okay. Oh, now this number I know. This number I know. This and another one like it, they say is very powerful numbers in the numerology world. This is 1. Remember, we get 2 digits. It's 10. The number, sorry, let me say. The number I pulled out was 10. But in the numerology world, it would be 1, which is a very powerful number. So I think we got something going on here. Like I said, I'll see y'all next Saturday night. And I'll tell you what Tamika says. But in closing, just let y'all know. And you know what? If y'all know numerologists, Cassie and them, who else? Cassie and Alexander and them. If you guys know someone, and Lindsay, Alexander, if you guys know someone who is into numerology, because if you focus on the numbers that I'm pulling out, it can apply to you. So you can say, hey, what does these numbers mean? Okay, so the last one pulled is 10. This is the shape, 10. 12, season number 12. 50. 42. 62. And 13. 13. And that's our ancestors' message. So I'm going to give them to Tamika. And she's going to tell me what it is. And I'm excited because, you know, we need a little help from the stars. And I'm going to go back and do my vision board. Because that star easy. I'll be able to tell you the name of the star because it's in my phone. But I'm using it to record now. And I'm not that savvy. If I try to do anything, I'll lose you. I can't even put Tamika in to be on the show with me. So that lets you know about me. So, thank you. One and all, love you. And, y'all have a good night and a good week. And thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you next week. Good night.